name is Steven, 42 years old. I have two children, Haley and Dylan, boy and girl, 11 and 13. And I haven't physically seen my children in 6 months. And I had been at the Link House for about a month, and they decided to get a father's group in. And I was real eager. I was scared at first, but I was real eager. And the first thing we started out doing was talking about our legacy, and that's what really sparked me. That's when it really hit me to realize what my legacy is going to be in the eyes of my children. And that was like an epiphany to me. It had a physical reaction. That was the attraction I had to this, because I've been in many treatment facilities and I've never heard of a father's group. The only ones I ever heard of were court appointed through probate court. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about my parenting skills, good and bad. I got various assignments. One was the Modern Parent's Guide to Knowing Your Child, and it was pretty much something that it was a confidence booster for me, because I did know my kids' name, the teachers of my kids' name. I did know their doctors. I did know, what stressed them out, what foods they didn't like. So that was a real booster for me when all the guilt I was feeling, not only from being away from them, but my substance abuse, of course. One of the real epiphanies I had was finding out what I did wrong as a parent, which we're always going to make mistakes. To find out how I was the type of dad that was a little too soft because of my own guilt. So learning that about myself, I could learn new techniques on how to teach raise my children. And one of the big things I did learn is the power of choice. My kids have a voice, and they have the power of choice, and I don't always have to come to their rescue. Every time I come to their rescue, I deny them of coping skills. And that was probably the most biggest thing. And I recently had to make an appearance in probate court for visitation rights to my children. And happy to say that we actually do sort of a role-playing thing in our group, and it kind of teaches you boundaries and how to approach certain situations, especially talking to ex-partner, ex-wife, and that was a very big help, because not only did I stay on topic about keeping it about the children and co-parenting, but really caring about her side of it, what she felt comfortable with, what I would feel comfortable with. And not only did we come to a fantastic agreement, but I was very eager to share this information in the group. And I'm happy to say that was 3 days ago, and this weekend I'm going to see my children for the first time in 6 months. We got a big football game planned, and I can't wait to actually practice these things that I learned. I've been sitting in group for the last 9 to 12 weeks, losing my mind in practice on my teddy bear in my room. So now I actually have something that has a heartbeat. So I'm pretty psyched about that. So I just want to thank John and Gary. They've been fantastic, and especially the dads in this group with me, because if it wasn't for them, we all lean on each other. We don't always have to be the big tough guy. And I really appreciate your help.